So we're here with Mark Powell-Freeman, the development team manager. This is the day after the fantastic 1-0 cup win against Wibsey. Mark, tell us a little bit about what you thought about the game yesterday.
I thought we've come out winners. That's the most important thing. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as we get round to the next round of the cup, then that's what we're there to do. I think the scoreline probably flattered Wibsey. We could have had a few more, but we didn't put our chances away. And in the end, that led to a bit of a tight finish, which was awkward. But like I say, we got the win. Most important thing.
When we last spoke, there was a lot of older lads in the squad and the younger lads on the bench. This week was kind of the exact opposite. 5 under-21 starting, particularly 4 17-year-olds in the starting lineup. Which of those players particularly impressed you yesterday?
Well, Tom Bentham got man of the match. Can't be overlooked. Obviously, we saw a bit of Tom last year against Westbrook, and he's shown in training. He's got great feet. He's fast. He can pick a pass, and I think he's going to be a real asset to us when he can be bothered to stop playing cricket. I think we've got Damien in there. We've only had 3 games, but that was his best game. Him and Shazza provided a shield for the defence, which I think was really important. Manny in the first half was probing. He was attacking. He was straight down the line. Kristen helped him down there as well. I think I'm saying all of them pretty much because they all played really well in there. So
obviously it's the 3rd game of the season and 2nd game against the same club. So as a manager, you've got an advantage, I suppose, of knowing who you're going to be playing against. What going into the game were you aware of about Wibsey, and how did that influence the way you picked the team?
Strangely, I was influenced by the fact that when we played 3 at the back here, then we weren't particularly stretched at the back by their lone striker. And I don't know whether they changed their system because we played like that, but they actually played with 3 up front yesterday, so they pushed more onto us. But it was because of a mix-up with the directions that we had to change our formation and ended up with the 4-5-1, which gave us a bit more solidity like we had against Homley. So it was kind of through circumstances that I was forced into the formation we played, and it seemed to work for us.
So single goal won the game. Carl Trenery once again. Ask this question again, but what sort of influence did he have over the game yesterday apart from the goal?
He dominates everything in the air. I don't think I've seen a centre-back in this division that dominates in the air the way Carl does, and every high ball we know we've got a good chance of winning it when he's underneath it. But he also acts as the start of that spine of the team, and I think it's important, especially with the youngsters that we've got in the team, that an old head like Carl can really influence them and push the team on, drive them to victory.
And referee, Wibsey throughout the game were very aggrieved by a lot of the referee's decisions. What did you think about the referee, and do you think Wibsey had any grounds for being dealt with fairly and unfairly?
I thought James Ferguson obviously had. I think he had an indifferent game. I think he made a lot of good decisions, made a few mistakes, and I think any referee that comes off the park having not made any mistakes has probably had a very, very good game, in the same way that any of our players that have come off making 0 mistakes have had a very good game. So it's going to go both ways. I think the key thing is we don't get on his back, because it's a hard job. I'd never do it personally. I know how difficult it is trying to control 11 players, and never mind 22 in that kind of competitive arena. So I think James did well yesterday.
Okay. Finally, what are your aspirations for the cup? A fantastic first round win. What are your aspirations?
I don't see any reason why we can't win the cup. We've beaten Homley, who obviously, at the time we beat them, it was early season, but they were right up there. And I think it's a real chance for us to dominate this league in a way that perhaps it's fruitless if we dominate it and win the league because we can't go up. But if we can dominate the League Cup, prove we're the best side in this league, then we get a trophy at the end of it. So I think that's really important for us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.